welcome to another edition of Potty Talk. I will be your host, Chicken Boy, aka Kevin, aka Heasacker, aka Hasselhoff, aka your mama. And tonight we are filming here in the bathroom of the great band, the folk band here, the hippiest band in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the Freedom Company right here.
Yay!
Give it up. Sami and Erin, if you're not clapping at home, shame on you.
Sure they are. They're clapping.
You better be clapping at home. Out there, freaking.
Of course.
Alright? Because that's how this crap works.
That's right.
Doing the first ever two-person ever interview on Potty Talk. Exclusive here, so apply at home for that. And Bobo first.
Oh.
High five for the bubbles. It is just too silly.
Yeah.
I don't think
I love it.
You think Bob Costas ever interview anyone with bobos? I doubt it.
No. No, I don't think
Has
so.
Barbara Walters ever done a bobo interview?
Well, I don't know, but she should.
She sure, that would be.
I know.
Especially with Barbara Walters
Like
in a
on the
bikini
View,
at her current
all
age.
of them in the that would be awesome.
Uh-oh, Barbara dropped the soap. That's... that's a bad idea.
We'll probably get sued.
Oh, mental
boy. Although Whoopi Goldberg in a bikini, whoo! Good times. Right there's the view. Anyways, thanks for being a guest here on the show here tonight.
You're welcome.
Oh, we
Definitely.
That's very good. Alright. I didn't mean to throw that at you. This is a new element. I'm not used to interviewing people with bobos. It could be dangerous. So, we don't know what's going to happen here in this next 15-minute interview, okay? Soap can get in somebody's eye, alright?
Exclusive.
This is, has Howard Stern ever interviewed anyone with bobos? Well, he might.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Two girls, probably. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's happened.
New to him.
So, yeah. Damn you, Howard. So anyways, let's get to the questions. Let's talking. Let's do some potty talk here.
Let's do some
Let's
talk.
get to know the Freedom Company here. Sami and Erin, Erin and Sami. I'll let you figure out which one is which. Well,
I don't know either.
Hi.
Hi, I've never seen you before.
so
You come to this bathtub often?
It's my first time here.
That's awesome.
what's a nice band member like you doing in a bathtub like this? Anyways, since you've been performing for a while here as the Freedom Company, how many years? It seems like it's been a long time.
About 6 years.
6 years?
6 years.
We started in 2003?
2004.
2004. As the Freedom Company. We had another name at first, and that was Rogues.
Rogues?
And we played under that name for a while,
About 2 months.
and then we decided to change it to the Freedom Company.
We're about forth to change. Why Freedom Company? Why did you go with that title?
I don't know.
That's yours. You named the
I
band.
don't know. You know,
Just
I named it, and I always thought that Janis Joplin's band, Big Brother and the Holding Company, was
Full
a
Tilt Buggy.
great name, and I liked the company aspect because we've played with all sorts of different people from different bands and different genres of music. And we've had a company of fiddle players, we've had companies of harmonica players and bass players, drummers.
Mandolin players.
We've worked with all sorts of different people who want to be a part of the Freedom Company. So it's not just us, it's everyone who plays wants to instantly be a part of it. So
How would you describe, your music, your style, your, what do you call that?
We take a lot of elements from all different, like my background in music comes from bluegrass and country and folk music to blues and classic rock, and Erin comes from the same kind of diverse background.
I do, but I also started at a place that was beyond that. When I started playing guitar, I started writing originals right away. It was in an indie rock sort of fashion. I got taught how to play guitar by Sami, and she was in a stage to where she wanted to do a lot of originals, and you know, and write a lot, and I was lucky enough to be a part of a lot of that. So whereas I got to know a little bit more of the countryside after I started writing the Freedom Company stuff, she got to know that country stuff first, and she got to compete in songwriting competitions, and we've gone to festivals and competed there and played there with some of the best country bluegrass musicians in the world as far as I'm concerned. And we've gotten treated wonderfully by the Country Music Association. And so I'd like to see us do that a lot this summer. Go to festivals and take the kids and stuff, because there's such a good environment to learn music, no matter what kind of music you like. I mean, it's roots to every style of music you can imagine. So
You guys have done a lot of cool freaking shows over the years. Anyone that's been like your freaking all-time, freaking favorite of all the...
my absolute favorite show, and I gotta tell you, it was the Toys for Tots benefit. Unarmed Forces put it on August 17th, 2009, 2008, possibly 2007. We had received our first standing ovation that night. And I was so thrilled, and I felt like I was, and that place was packed. And actually, Chicken Boy, I saw you do one of the best sets you've ever done that night. It was awesome, and they had you set up in like this little stage
Was that
in the
the,
back.
okay,
Yeah.
I think I knew what show you were talking about from the corner.
And people were crowded around you, and
I think that was
in
their
the
first
back.
show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was the first show.
Let me tell you,
yeah.
that was the funnest show, and you got such a response because you were hilarious, and that place was packed full of people.
And that was our first T-shirt. Our name was on a
Our
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
yeah,
Our name was
that's
on
how
a
I do it.
T-shirt.
I
for
think
That was
the
the first time.
I think I still got my shirt in the closet.
Yeah.
I had all the band names.
Yeah,
and
it's what you paint in or whatever. But we had such a good time at that show, and people seemed to respond so well, and we had such a good turnout and raised such good money for the foundation, and we had big boxes of toys that everybody brought, and it was Christmas time, and people were out and they were drinking and they were having a good time, and they really connected with every performer, and it was a variety show, and you wouldn't think you'd get that kind of response, but that was one of my favorite shows of all time. The only other one that could top it was the Battle of the Bands at Sokol, because I loved playing at Sokol Underground. I had seen so many good bands there, and just being on that stage, it was kind of a crappy event, but being on that stage was really awesome for me, and so that was a favorite show of mine too. Really, you don't have any favorite shows? Why do I have so many favorites and you don't have any?
I like playing. I like all the shows. They're all a good time.
You had a great time at Crane Coffee. I'm surprised those aren't your favorite show when we did the Crane Coffee.
That was a very intimate setting, so that was being able to hear people singing along with you, and they're buying you cups of coffee and talking with you between songs. Those are good shows.
Those are fun.
I think one of my favorite programs I've seen you two would have been a few years back. You had a little health crisis where could have gone very, very bad. I think seeing you perform for the first time after overcoming that.
That was a
badass.
really, really touching night, and everybody who was there remembers it. You know, every single person who I talked to remembers that night, because that was so touching to see you back on stage, and you were sitting down, but you just wailed that night, and everybody could see exactly how strong you were, and even after you had been so weak for so long, and it was a very inspirational night. That falls under the most inspirational nights. I don't know if it was my favorite, because you still weren't feeling well. My favorite shows are when we're both at bringing our A game and having a great time and feeling great. So
probably if I had to go with favorite show, it would have been probably the least attended show that we ever did. But it would have been out at Jackets, and it was the first time I got to play guitar after I'd been sick and couldn't play for so long.
Yeah, that was a really fun
There was
night,
like 4
too.
people in the audience, including the band members from the other bands that were playing. But it was the first time I was able to play a full song on stage since I'd been out of the hospital, and it was about 8 months after I got out of the hospital, so.
Oh.
But yeah, that'd probably be my favorite show. Shaking the whole time, but
Yeah, that was a fun place too. We enjoyed playing there.
it was open for all of about 2 months.
It was open for 2 months, but they were so lovely there. They took us under their wing, and we were their house band every Thursday night, and we had a great time playing there, and they were really good people, so they just let us come in every single week and play, and we did, and they supplied a really great place to play at every week. So
You guys ever just, running around in van solving mysteries? Because I think that would be awesome.
We tried that once. We
have a van.
we had a van for a while.
I still have the van.
She still has the van actually, but on more than one occasion it has been that kind of
It was the same
Scooby-Doo-esque factor. Solving mysteries, playing in the fog with creepy people in long jackets.
running around making sure people's cars don't get towed and making sure, that van has hit almost 120 miles an hour on Dodge Street, going back and forth from shows. At one point, I was working full-time and Sammy was working full-time. We were playing full-time. And so we were constantly running from one place to another, getting ready in the van to go play, keeping equipment in the van so we could work and then go play right after, or be eating on the way to the gig from the work.
Scooby-Doo van.
And so
yeah.
it was definitely running around putting out fires, but
we never had the Great Dane.
no, we didn't have a dog. We had a cat.
Sad.
Again,
So
that's when you need to bring back courage to
Yeah,
the
right.
empty dog.
good one, chicken boy, that was awesome. I just got my head.
Alright, this is Potty Talk. We gotta do potty questions here.
Potty
questions.
questions.
We gotta do the potty questions. So, first potty question, what is your favorite potty word?
Toilet paper.
Potty word?
Or are you talking about like dirty word?
Potty
Or
word
bath
comes to your
poop.
mind when you think of potty word.
When you're in the potty. Toilet paper is my favorite word.
I like the word poop.
It makes me
Well,
mad.
toilet paper and poop, they kind of go together. So
But if
it
you're talking
makes
about my
sense.
favorite dirty word,
So
it's
that-
gotta be. Well, same thing, shit. What's your favorite dirty word?
Damn it.
As hippies, is there any particular toilet paper you guys prefer to use? Is there any brand favorite of,
We use Angel
Soft?
Soft.
I think I use Angry Soft as well.
Yeah.
It's $1.28.
Yeah,
it's
it's
too
very
fly.
It is.
We're cheap hippies.
It doesn't
We're cheap
feel-
hippies.
Yeah.
We're broke most of the
Yeah.
time. That
But
whole
I mean, if
starving
you're at the
artist
dollar
musician
store,
thing.
a Softel works too. What, Sammy?
This is true and it's washable.
What,
It's recycling. You can recycle. That's the smart. This is, not only anything informative, but it's full of financial tips like
Right.
that.
Right. You gotta save. You gotta save on something. You're just gonna flush down the toilet. It bothers me.
I think we learned a lot here today in Potty Talk.
I'll
Pretty
say.
lovely. We learned a lot here. I think I got about one last question
Okay.
to ask you all here in Potty Talk. Can I get you both to hold the fart machine? As
Sure,
I
I
let a
will
couple
get-
rip while you
Take
two
a
are
look
both
at-
in the bathtub.
Couple good fart rips.
Oh,
I don't want to get it wet and break it.
like what she said.
I
Thank you.
don't even know how to work this. Oh, yeah!
I have a fart.
it.
You can go for it.
You're getting bubbles.
I know. It's a bubbly fart. It's like really high-tech fart machines.
Fart machines have come a long way. Well, kids, this has been another wacky edition of Potty Talk here. Looks like our guest Sam and Erin of the Freedom Company. Oh yeah, that good stuff right there.
How'd you get both of them?
Oh,
How'd that even
The bubbles
happen?
wiped
right,
out.
right there at the shit. This has been your host, Kevin Chicken here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the actually good time here. Enjoy the bubble. Thanks for watching. Potty Talk, YouTube that shit, so Google that shit, do whatever you want to do with that shit. Just remember the keyword.
No, I'm sorry. Why did I say March? May.
Check out their show here coming up in May. Fucking good times, great OG. Thanks for watching Potty Talk. Peace.